Yo, what's up, everyone? I, welcome back to the broadcast. As you know, I'm your host, Shane Hurley, and sorry for the long wait for the intro, but I've had a paper that I've been needing to get done, and I finally finished it, and I just finally uploaded it, and I'm so ecstatic that I'm finally done with this frickin' paper. Literally, it was gonna driving me nuts. Glad that it's done, that it's out of the way, and I don't have to worry about it. All I have to worry about now is finals and giving you guys a show. So, as you guys remember, I promised you that yesterday, Monday, I would give you the broadcast, but things turned out that I needed to do this paper. I need to get this paper done, and actually put a lot of work into it today, so it actually worked out in kind of way I was expecting it, but it worked out in a way. But let's take a quick review on the last broadcast, which we had two amazing games against two amazing teams. We had the LA Kings and we had the Nashville Predators. The Predators game, as you guys remember, it wasn't a close game at first. It was a dominant first period for us, dominant second period for us, and then Nashville came back in the third to try to force overtime, but they were unsuccessful. We were able to pull off the victory. And then the LA game, I thought was going to be a much closer game as well, but didn't turn out that way. It was close for the first period. It was 1-0 at 1-1 after the first, and it was 2-1 after the second, and then we got a quick 2 in the third, and it was just gone from there. So I mean, this game, if you were to pick a game, it was supposed to be closer, and it would have been. That one should have been a low-scoring game, but it wasn't. But oh well, I'm not gonna complain. Right now, we got the the Carolina Hurricanes and the Philadelphia Flyers tonight on our agenda for games to be played. And as you can see there, Carolina's not having a good season so far. We'll take a look at the standings right now before we head in, because as we look at the bottom of the NHL Metropolitan Division, and Philadelphia is right on the break of wanting to get of what would be playoff bounds. So they're close. Let's take a look at the other division leaders. In the Atlantic is Montreal or Boston, shortly right behind them, and Tampa Bay and rivals Tampa Bay and Florida in a battle for third. In the Central, you got the Chicago Blackhawks, which isn't really a shock, holding out the Central Division lead with Nashville 10 points off from them. And then Winnipeg, Colorado, and Minnesota all tied. But it's probably maybe not a wild card spot, but that spot to challenge Dallas for the third spot in the Central. And then you have the Edmonton Oilers fighting for first place with Anaheim up 2 points back from them, and then San Jose 2 points up back from them, who's also fighting with Calgary for that third place spot in the Pacific Division. We take a quick look at our as you expect the two dominant teams in the Central Division to be holding that the top two spots in the West. It's not shocked. And then you have the two top teams in the Pacific Division holding up the third, fourth spot, and then of course New Jersey holding the Eastern Conference Division with 52 points, with Montreal right and Boston behind them. in Washington, actually. They fit behind them. So it's still wide open for this conference, at least. And then take a look at the NHL standings. You have Chicago with the first and New Jersey with the second. Good standings, though, to say the least. But let's take a closer look at league leaders this year. I'm assuming none of which are from New Jersey, but we're going to take a quick look anyways, because I'm that kind of person that likes to look anyways. My guy is not there. My guy's not even close. But you got Ryan Getzlaf holding the league with his line mate, Corey Perry, right behind him. Your goals leader, though, might be a little different. Taylor Hall is, of course, the goals leader in the league with 22 goals. And then your assist leader is Ryan Getzlaf with 2. That's not a shock, considering that where all his points are coming. Your plus-minus leader is Romiyoshi of the Nashville Predators with Ryan Hoffman, who is out. I think that symbol is. Yeah, I think he's out with an injury. With plus 23, tied with Peak as well. Then Campus Lindholm in 4th. Actually, let me rephrase that. Our Hampus Lindholm and Utelusi in 4th. Then we take a quick look at the goalie stats. The average in the league is with 3 shutouts, with a sub 2 goals against average at 1.69. Your wins leader, though, is Corey Crawford with 20 wins, with 3 men right behind him, tied for third, tied for second, Tuukka Rask, Haley Price, and Andre Vasilevsky. I feel like I just said that right. At the same time, I don't want to trust myself. And then your save percentage leader is Tuukka Rask with a .932 save percentage, with Pekka Rinne right behind him, with Pekka Rinne and Corey Crawford right behind him with .929. Let's take a quick look at rookie stats. See who's there for rookies. Austin Matthews. I don't think they played him in my first season with the New Jersey Devils. I think they put him up in there. But Austin Matthews leads the way with 11 goals, 22 assists, and 33 points for the leading point leader for all rookies in the league. I should probably shut up now. I'm losing a little bit of breath. You'd think for a guy that just went to the gym, ate a bunch of shit after, he would not be in the mood to talk. But I don't know why. I have the energy, but for me to shut up. But okay. Going down to Carolina to play Carolina Hurricanes in a battle of the Metropolitan Division. The number 1 team versus the number 8 team in the Metropolitan. Should be a good game in Raleigh. Let's head it over to Doc, Eddie, and Ray for the pre-intro. Eventually.
It is the state capital of North Carolina and the city of the Oaks, Raleigh. And since 1997, home base for the Carolina Hurricanes. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro coming up. I'm Mike Emmerich, and we are dealing with a team tonight that has had a lot of losing, and a lot of it lately. And we were around them some this morning. What did you take away?
Well, I can see why, Doc. The way that they were carrying themselves, not only inside the locker room, but also talking to us in the media. I think you got to have a positive attitude about coming to the rink and not talking about the things that have happened in the past. So this is a team that needs a quick turnaround as far as the mental approach to get out of this losing streak.
The Hurricanes' attitude must change with the first drop of the puck. The definition of attitude is the direction in which one leans, and for this team, they better be leaning all over the opposition.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Lax, the goalie tonight for the Hurricanes. That goals against average sort of jumps out at you, doesn't it? Tonight, perhaps it will be headed back down. Corey Schneider gets the start, developed with the U.S. national team, then Boston College, then the American Hockey League, then Vancouver, then with the legend Marty Brodeur. He's learned his trade well. As we begin, noteworthy is Taylor Hall, won a Memorial Cup in Windsor, driving for a Stanley Cup and only 5 years behind him in the league. Mid-year, another chance to build statistics individually or team-wise. Let's see who does it tonight. Face-off has been taken.
And
The Devils have been handed a minor penalty for tripping.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
What did you say?
Carolina's initial attempt on the power play.
You're about to see one of the better power plays in the entire league.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here. Hammers one. Oh, and a great opportunity. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
They should have scored.
Makes himself look big.
Was a better
And that one's cleared by the penalty killers. The Hurricanes go back
I'm not trying to grasp
so that they can come back on this power play. Now it's directed to Teravainen.
You gotta be make when I say that. That would see.
To Teravainen.
They would have scored on that.
The Hannafin. Lets it go.
And that.
Didn't miss by much. Score.
Scored on that.
A goal on
So
the power play.
A power play, you can keep the puck to the outside, but at some point you got to get the puck to the middle of the ice. That's what they do, and they're rewarded with a power play goal.
Schneider so dejected, Eddie. He stopped most of this puck, but it still found a way to trickle over the line.
The Hurricanes strike first.
He's taken shots like that all year, and he's let shots like that in all year, and I don't understand how a goalie of his stature can collect that. Like it's
up the wing,
shocking how bad those shots are that they still go in when he's in that.
Pitching it to Carlson. He knifed it away.
Uh-oh. Nice poke by Max Domi.
A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
His speed pulls him away on the breakaway. However, he misses the net, and it turns out to be a wasted chance.
Ooh, take the shot.
Lets it go. And a save there. This takes a lot out of him. Good job with the stick.
Max Domi. I'll stop
on
now.
to Lindholm. Point to Severson. Looking for room.
Crap, bad pass.
Carolina's on the move in their own end.
What pressure by the Devils.
Looking for options. Score!
You should have saw that.
This one is tied.
Domi's quick hands allowed him to snap that one off and score the goal.
Lax presenting himself pretty largely here. However, there's still room for the puck to beat him.
A little over 7 minutes have been played here in the first. Only a pair of goals so far, equally divided. And they've won the faceoff. He can start some danger here.
Oh, gave that right to him. Gave
Gave
it to him. I got lucky.
The Devils in their own end setting things up.
Nope,
Pitching this
not
one
to
to
pass
Hall.
on him. But I'll take this
Gets
one.
in, looks over his options here. He's alone.
Oh, that was a nice play.
Carolina's
Heads up D
organizing
right
things
there.
back in the defensive zone. Good work with the stick by
Able to
Taylor
get back
Hall.
and able to poke the puck away.
New Jersey's skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. A shot blocked. Slides it to the point.
Zach Redman,
Save.
go in the net.
Scores! He's just joined this team after having been traded, and he's gotten his first goal.
It's the second game of the year, and he's already got his first goal as a New Jersey Devil. To be honest, I forget. I get traded for either Nick Flynn or Andy Green.
Black's not able to do much more than this, Edzo. He's in the right position. He makes the stop, although not all of it as it just rolls past him into the net.
The Devils have broken the tie here. They have been out shooting their opponent thoroughly. Tie up and help from the winger. The Devils in their own end have control of the puck. Moving it to Hoodler. Gains the blue line. Shot on. Outstanding offense met by solid goaltending. It's a point hammer shot. And we get a penalty here. 3 strides over to hand it out.
Sorry, stop.
Skinner's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made
Ooh,
no
I
attempt
think
to
we
play
kind
the
of
puck and just
flopped
tripped
there.
up the attacking player.
And that's
There's
my
always
guy
a
that's
start
doing
to
it.
your power play night, and this is number 1. Good face-off win. Snapped it off. Oh, and he missed the net.
Right idea, but he just missed the net.
Corralled by McGinn. Good play. Score!
Yeah.
A power
Heads up
play
pass to
goal.
the heads up.
Palmieri's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
Black's down in his butterfly a little early. That opens up the top of the net, and he gets beaten cleanly.
New Jersey scored again. That gives them a 2-goal advantage. Let's see if they can carry it through to the intermission.
3-1 just in the first period alone. I expected it.
Strong play on that face-off. You have to be
I can
strong
say
to hold that other guy off.
I expected 3-0,
Gains the zone.
but I won't be disappointed in saying that
possession
I
taken by
wouldn't
Henry.
have been shocked if they scored.
Good job with the poke check. A backhand shot. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Anytime you get near a benchmark, you want to achieve it as quickly as possible. He was able to get it done. He can feel some satisfaction in that.
A little under 6 minutes left in the first.
Come on, say
The
Jack,
Devils
need to
just
win
widened
here.
their lead. It's now
Fake.
2. New Jersey's prevailed on
And
another
that was a
faceoff.
pass.
Got in the way of that one. Gets it behind the net. One-timer. That
Nice
hits
block,
somebody.
Chris.
On through the corner. New Jersey's in possession in neutral ice. Goes to the backhand. Terrific glove save. And he freezes for the whistle.
What an unbelievable save there. That's an excellent shot that he's able to deny. Russell's strength is in the defensive zone. An example would be the courage he shows in blocking shots. He's got a remarkable number of those blocks over the last couple of games.
Making the moves.
And they've got it again. They need to get a rest for some players. It's dumped into the offensive zone. Forwards are changing.
Redman and
Knocked right off the stick.
And
Carolina's controlling play through center.
been out this entire period. I don't think we've got it.
Through the corner. Oh, great
There were
cut.
maybe a few haven't
Nearing
been
the
on the ice,
20th minute of this period.
but most of this period definitely this ice.
He's in on an onside play.
Dominic Moore!
He can't
Hit
find
that,
the target.
please!
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Propelled to Teravainen. He's pinned and held at the boards. First period has come to a close. We'll get a rest, so will the teams. The difference between these two teams is a pair of goals. Let's take a look at the shots on goal in that first period of play. 7 for the Devils and 6 for the Hurricanes. Palmieri's goal took it from a 1-goal game to a 2-goal advantage. Intermission is next.
Some bit of expectancy, to say the least. After one period of play from the New Jersey Devils, I expected it to be this score after one. Everything looks pretty even when you really look at it. The only thing that's not is the scoreboard. Both teams had a power play goal. Both teams have basically are right there next to each other in the stat department. So you can't call it one team having its way, because it's really not one team's having its way. It's both teams putting up a show of fun. So yeah, there's my Coke. I need my Coke first. So with that said, let's start period number 2.
Puck dropped and the clock moving in the second period. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Henry. And offside is called on the play. The Hurricanes from the neutral zone start to work.
I've had a good time lately on face-offs.
Looks ahead to start
and I've been doing it on time too. A lot.
Possession seized by Palmieri.
And I don't know why that didn't
led on to Jordan
didn't
Stahl.
become a dump puck.
Round it again. One timer, not through. Kicked out of the scrum. And a long pass up the wing to Henrique. Big drive. That hit somebody.
That definitely got hurt.
Back and forth they go between the points.
That definitely got hurt.
Good quick poke check there. Puck is thrown to Teravainen. Picked up by the defense. Laid on to Lindholm. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Slid to Lindholm. Couldn't get through there. New Jersey's in their own end and on the move. And he dumps it in. Good work with the stick.
When in doubt, take the dump.
And he's held up and pinned. The Hurricanes continue on in the defensive zone. Passing one off now to Teravainen. Oh, and he's hammered.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
And a good job in the goal crease.
No! That's on net. Shot. Goal.
Gathered in by Skinner. Two guys together with force. Big force.
Well, guys, he didn't see him coming until the last minute. That's a pretty solid contact.
On to Carlson. New Jersey's continuing on up the wing. Loose puck, it went off.
That's a nice play.
Back near the blue line, DeMero. Knocked it away with the stick.
I don't think he just had it ended up getting
hammered. Didn't get through. Carried out of his own end towards center. Pass attempt to Skinner. Shoots one. Solid pad save. Taken away.
New Jersey's forced another turnover in this very close game.
Smith-Pelly's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Carries it to the corner. New Jersey's taking advantage of the delayed call. The goalie is off. Ripper. Oh, what a save.
Boy, he really had to battle through to see that screenshot.
Quincy's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping.
Well,
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
The Devils go on the power play again. They have connected once already. Quick work on the faceoff. Severson's tripped and a penalty should be coming.
Ooh.
Goalie to the bench. Extra attacker out. Shoots. Pad save. Ooh, tough one there. Referee over to the penalty box. Let's find out. The Hurricanes are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
Oh, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck.
It was a slash.
But he tripped up the attacking player.
Does he get two? One for the slash.
Every game presents a fork in the...
Fine. I take this face off. Because if that does mean he's in there for 4 minutes. So all events... Nope, he only got called for the trip. He should have got called for both. Because they ended up slashing him afterwards. Pass that guy.
Road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now. Big drive! Stick save on the changing shot. He tried to clear, and he got help that he didn't want. It was from his teammate. A shot. Oh, my. The power play dominating right now. Great pressure. Back at the blue line. Big save there. Good work there. They'll have to try it again. He hit the crossbar.
You play like this, the Devils are going to win this game.
All right.
They've got it. Up the half wall. Still no shot. Skates it down the wall. Forks it to Hall. Fires. The shot blocked. Tries to clear. And the penalty killers come up big again. It's cleared.
Big.
Domi's looking to
I have to say, that was a huge power play opportunity for us and a big penalty kill for Hurry.
Even once. Shoots one. Waffle boarded. Lets it go. Gonged away. Snapped up that right wing to Rask. Nicely into the zone. Goes back deep for it. Looking to Hoodler. Heads along the boards. Mashed in. Scooped up by Quincy. Carolina's in their own end and in possession. Near the boards. Players tired, about to get a rest as we go late into the second period. Point-to-point pass from the left wing. Tape to center. Chip to Carlson. No time.
Oh, put it in net.
Oh, no. The referee's waving it off. No goal.
I want to stay with
Black's not happy. He turns to the referee immediately after that puck enters the net. But the referee's already waved this off.
Okay. Interference call. It's a little bit shaky there.
Tie up there and a good reach and possession. Just a backhand, and it's driven away. That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go, but a rest comes first. Let's check out the shots on goal through these 2 periods. 14 for the Devils and 9 for the Hurricanes. His team hasn't been perfect. He was solid, especially on this one. This game is still close because of him. Intermission is next.
I have to agree with them that they're still in it because of him. Like, Jesus, talk about an unbelievable effort from Cam Ward that period. It was just absolutely outstanding, and he just took over the game. Just took it over. He had to take in a good amount of shots that period, and he just rocked them. I do want to see how many shots he actually ended up taking this period alone. Because that power play, he had a good amount. Shots He took over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots, and at least 4 of those were on the power play. He's did an absolutely outstanding job, and I'm not saying that because I'm a huge Eddie Lack fan. Personally, I don't think Eddie Lack should be as good as he is in this game, but that's besides the point. And I have to say, Eddie Lack played an unbelievable period. But there's always that time you have one good period, but it can always change.
What did you think of the second?
The Hurricanes are lucky to still be in this game, Doc. They've been outplayed by a large margin, especially in time of possession. One lucky bounce, and they're right back in it.
Gets across, looks over his options. Carolina's in possession as they travel through center ice. It's dumped in. Decides on the area behind. Directing that one to Hall.
And we're going to give him the breakaway. I need these breakaways.
Shoots. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Ooh, next pull check.
Propelled to Lindholm. Pointed to Schelling. Has it back deep. The Devils carrying it in their own end.
Fuck. Give me nothing.
Fires. Terrific glove save, but it's loose.
Take the whistle. Get us another line out there.
I think it's time we hear from Ray.
That was a bad shift.
Moore's an excellent skater, and he's used it to his advantage as he's got in on the forecheck, been extremely physical offensively, and really stout defensively.
Okay, Ray, he is a special player to watch. Beat him on that one. Cut his glove on it. And he holds on.
I've seen way too much of this pushing and shoving after whistles. I think the referees need to take control of this game.
Are you kidding me? That's the first time we did it. Hey, calm down, Daddy.
The Hurricanes prevailing on the faceoff.
Oh, nice poke. 2 great pokes in a row.
Taken over again. Scrum over, puck kicked. 2 sticks together, they cancel. Puck grab, what's
almost.
Next?
What could have been wasn't.
This one comes into the possession of the guy who's supposed to stop all these. To Pasternak. Up the wing, still with possession, and with thrown in. That shot came from just 6 inches.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Moves it to the corner. Possession seized by
I didn't get the shot I want. He doesn't even have the puck, and he's hitting him further away from it.
A shot off his helmet mask.
Ooh, I didn't realize I had it.
Hangs onto it, looking for room, and onto Moore. Skates out with it, heading down low. Waits with it. Save. Recollected. Taken toward the neutral zone. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
He might have seen him at the last minute to absorb that hit.
Fantastic shot.
No, actually, he might.
And the arm of the
Alright, so one he'll beat it out into
will be coming.
Power play.
The Devils have their goalie at the bench, and they've replaced him on this delayed call. Drill. Got a piece of
yeah!
And that's 4 straight goals.
We're so far up here, Doc. I'm not sure if that puck got deflected.
Honestly, I didn't think it was going to go.
What he saw at ice level.
I didn't think it was going to go in, but it was a nice tip anyway.
It's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. Right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
They've got the draw. Snapping a pass to Nestrashil. Shot, point blank save.
A missed opportunity from this close in. Seems like we've had a lot of this going on after a couple of the last whistles. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody's looking to dance in the future.
A little under 7 minutes.
It's funny because I've wanted to fight in a few games, but I can't because the game won't physically won't let me, even though I'm double tapping triangle.
turned a shot on net. Up the wing, making some headway. Puts one on. The shot is off.
Right idea, but he just missed the net.
Scorches one. Great opportunity denied. Skate kick out of the scrum. Hands over to Talusti, looking for options. Outstanding play.
What pressure by the Devils.
Save. And he'll hold on.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
New Jersey's got that face-off win.
Ooh, nice block.
Back in his defensive end to get it. Fires. No!
That's got to hit the net.
Trying to go to Nordstrom. Carolina's continuing to probe up the wing. Has it picked up.
Damn.
Laid on to Stempniak. Shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Nice
So
poke.
we're into the last minute. All is academic here. The Hurricanes with possession up the wing. Slid to Jelen. Using the point. Taken away. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. He scores. Hall.
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
Black's done all he can here. The net is empty. He makes a heroic dive to get back to the play, but it slid into the net.
You just can't let Taylor Hall on a breakaway. Because we're just going to...
Carolina's got another face-off win.
Taylor Hall, assisted by number 44, Zach.
The Hurricanes look to make a difference up the wing. From the outside. Oh, that was close.
That's going to happen.
Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
Corey's taking the
Terrific
net.
stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Great
I thought I had him.
opportunity, but the pass didn't connect.
Corey, stay in the net.
A whistle
Jesus,
and
let
a
me
rest.
control that.
Hall's offensive production stems from the fact that he's able to get away from the guy checking him for just a second to
Just
release the
stay
puck. That
in
is a
it.
skill that people don't talk about. Some have it, some don't.
New Jersey's got a face-off win. And that's this one. The Devils have another win, and the streak continues.
With that win, Doc, they found themselves with a tighty streak intact. The wins just keep on coming.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
Just think how close he was to kicking that in, and that one kind of. It was that close from him kicking it in and not counting. Because we all know they would have said that.
Listen to this rhyming exhibition. I'm certain you ain't seen like an honest politician. This ain't just head hitting. A lot of pinched nerves on necks are caused by bars that bless spitting. Wait, don't hate, I just move how I move. I can't describe what it is, I just do what I do. I am better than any rapper from here to wherever, and my legacy will harass my offsprings forever. I flow and write better than any, I'm the hottest, and trust me, that's not being conceited, that's being modest. I'm being honest, pop up my collar, school of hard knocks, I graduated with honors.
So before we start this next game, we're going to take a quick little break because I'm going to need to go to the bathroom. But at first, we're going to do this team meeting. That way it's out of the way and I don't have to do it. I know what I do. I just do what I do. I like that demanding. I know it says Corey will be in the net, but I think we're going to put Kari in the net this game. So, before we start this game, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be getting right back into this.
I tried my best just to get away, but you pulled me closer. You're something wild I can never tame, and you're taking over. All my thoughts and the words I say never seem to matter. You're the love running through my veins, and the crash right after.
Hey yo guys, I am back. I was debating throughout this broadcast whether or not I would do a third game tonight, but I was looking at the time and I just want time to I go skip. So we will not be doing a third broadcast tonight. Third game broadcast tonight. But I promise you guys that I will have at least one more broadcast later on this week. It probably will not be tomorrow for a good reason, with finals coming up for me on Thursday, so tomorrow will probably be a good study day for me, so I wouldn't expect I wouldn't expect a broadcast for that day. But enough me yammering. Let's get this game between the 4th place Flyers and the 1st place New Jersey Devils underway.
The host team tonight has been in the NHL for over 30 seasons and taken home 3 titles on the strength of defense and goaltending. Let's see if it works again tonight for the New Jersey Devils. Greetings, everyone, with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro coming up. I'm Mike Emmerich, and tonight we get to see the top team in the East. My question is not how they got there, but how do they stay on it?
Will continue to do the things that you have, Doc, and I think it all starts with this team. It's hard work. Whether they're in front or they're playing from behind, they just seem to play with that same consistency. You know they have their hard hats on and they're going to continue to compete. But the one thing that doesn't get talked enough about this particular club is they have great chemistry both on and off the ice.
New Jersey separated themselves from everybody else in the East. You really get a sense of that when you walk into their locker room. There's great camaraderie. There's great chemistry. You know they're playing for one another. That's what separates them from everybody else in the East.
Now we turn to the last lines of
Oh
defense.
crap,
The
I forgot to put
goalies. Corey Schneider gets the start, developed with the U.S. national team, then Boston College, then the American Hockey League, then Vancouver, then with the legend Marty Brodeur. He's learned his trade well. Steve Mason is a big man in goal, 6'4", over 215 pounds, a right-hand catching netminder from Oakville, Ontario. All he did his rookie year in Columbus was lead the NHL in shutouts with 10. That also got him the Calder Trophy for Rookie of the Year.
And that has done nothing since.
The teams are ready, and so are we. Henrique's the starting center for New Jersey. Giroux's his opposite number for the Flyers. And we are underway. This should be emotional and fierce and energy charged. Let's see.
New Jersey's forgotten how to lose. They keep putting the puck in the net, and it results in more wins. Incredible.
Point to Lindholm.
It got to him, but at the same time.
By the defense. This takes a lot out of him. Nice poke check by Simmons. Decides to get a little more space back here. Fires! That hit somebody.
I missed the puck. Damn. I hate when they do that.
Oh, stick save. It's probably noisy at the bench, but Ray can hear us. You're on, man.
Pretty predictable start here, Doc. Lots of energy in the building. These teams have been rivals for quite some time. The fans have been vociferous since the beginning of the national anthem, and this sets up to be a real intense game.
Many thanks, Ray.
Schen's clearly in some anguish here. He's working his way back to the bench, but he's hurt.
With a blast! That's a great save. I was watching for sticks to go. No celebration this time.
Jesus.
Heading down low. Loose puck knocked away by Carlson. Trying to go to Pasternak.
Nice pass. Wachoo! David Pasternak! Look at you put it in the net.
Shoots. Terrific glove save, but it's loose. Takes it from the boards and looks on. Do you?
Yeah. Nice pass, and that's what gets you goals.
just had the feeling, Ray, that there was going to be a goal coming, but the way that they were skating and pressuring and supporting all over the ice, you knew the puck was going to end up in the back of the net.
This goalie's known for having a lot of try in his game. He never gives up on the play, just not enough to make the save in this case.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
Ah, he missed the puck.
Picks it up in his
Past
own
the
end.
net. Not past the neck.
And icing will be called on this play.
I love how he's close to the puck, but he still gets outbeaten. He was
Over
close
8
at one
minutes
to the
have
puck,
been
but it's
skated
still
here
an
in the
icing.
first.
How?
Only one goal hanging on the board so far, so it's 1-0. Possession. Thrown in. The puck is free, now taken up by Schultz. Terrific hit. I knew we wouldn't wait long. Scooped up by Russell. Dumped in. Picked up. The Devils with possession in the defensive zone. Gets in. What'll he do? Oh, and he's hammered.
Better get your head up. That's a solid hit that he had to take there.
Puck covered.
Take the hit to make play.
Mason's going to have to be sharp if they keep giving up man advantage breaks. Another good stop. The Devils come into tonight's game feeling great about the way
Well,
they
my coach
played
always
over
said
the
never
last
be
10
afraid
games.
to
I was
take the
talking
hit.
to their coach this morning, and he said there's not one.
Yeah, what a shot. Jeez. Sorry, Ray, we're going to have to stop you there. John Morrow just shot a rocket.
Great weight transfer on this slap shot.
Wow, crazy, Enzo. He's got a clean look at this. He's set. He just can't react in time.
That thing was a cannon.
Philadelphia's got it off the draw at center.
Of the season, scored by number 7, John Miro. Assisted by number 20.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, stupid messages. I don't care though.
Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 47 seconds.
I'll sit here like this. I don't care. This is why I put the 1-4-1 into play.
Pass attempt to Cousins.
All I did was a poke check.
Shoots one. And off target with that one.
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
No, you
Directing
had
that one to
you had
Russell.
Reed Boucher.
Puck is thrown to Schultz.
You had him going.
Plays a little catch here.
That's in. No ways. Okay, then.
Free puck now. Passing one off now
That.
to Felicity.
Oh,
Big chance here. Huge stop by Mason.
I gotta stop doing those.
Pitching it to Cousins. Terrific open ice hit. Breakaway. Great work with the pad. A cover and play is stopped.
Mason's able to make an excellent stop here. That's a difficult scoring chance. The shooter thought he had him beat.
Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Just spoke to a representative from the road team. They're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injured player won't come back.
That's their fault.
Good job tying the man up on the
He took the
face-off.
shot
Teammate
and hit
comes
his
in.
player. Hit his
Fine
teammate.
move to get by. Oh, poke check saved one there.
It did save one there.
Denied by the defense. Puck loose. Gains the zone and looks over his options. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
You gave him that goal, basically.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
Mason's in the default butterfly position, but he doesn't cover the net. There's still room there.
New Jersey's prevailed again on the face-off of the neutral zone. Lets it go. And the save there. Nap by Palmieri.
No, you had Taylor Hall wide open. Why are you throwing it from Manners? Son of a...
Another step in the road back. They're down by 2.
Please aggravate the living hell out of me. Is that I aimed the pass towards Taylor Hall, and it goes to Hampus Lindholm, who's covered, comes down, 2-on-1. As soon as he gets by, it's a 2-on-0, and it's a goal. Does it every freaking time. It pisses me off. Should still be 3-0, maybe 4-0.
Pitching this one to Hall. Gets in, looks over his options here. Oh, great cut.
Again, just did it again. It just did it again. This time, Taylor Hall said Adam Henrique was supposed to be the intended target, but it went back to Hampus Lindholm, and it almost screwed us again.
Let's take a look at the shots on goal in that first period of play. 7 for the Devils, 4 for the Flyers. The Flyers have their backs to the wall because they may be shorthanded due to this play that has injured one of their players. We'll check to see if he returns when we come back after this.
That's why it pisses me off whenever they make a stupid freaking move in this game. Because it usually ends up costing me big time. I got lucky with the second one and how much time there actually was left in the period. But the first one... I just gotta play, because this game's gonna aggravate me if I don't play.
This game about to begin the second period. Your thoughts on the first?
Philadelphia's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
A shot. Blocked that one. To Palmieri. Just couldn't find the target.
See, it'd be those passes, the one like Taylor Hall just made to Palmieri that I would want to make, but the game would tell me to go make another play.
And he dumps it in. Now it's directed to Henrique. That puck's loose, defended away by Giroux. Shoots.
No one knows where the puck is.
Mashed in. Taken toward the neutral zone. Looking to head man or do anything to get it out of the defensive zone. Reed's tripped and a penalty should
Oh my God.
New Jersey's got 2 on this one for tripping.
Let the aggravation
this is clearly
continue.
A tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
Another freaking stupid play that I swear to God if it cost me.
Let's see if it's
And this
power
one
play
would be
goal
my
number
fault.
1. The Devils with a clean win on the draw. Gets in. What'll he do? And that pass really missed fire.
I don't know
so
why
they
my
must
D
drop
of
back.
pinching in this situation went
New
down.
Jersey's getting an attack ready in their own end. Oh, good job to block that and keep play moving. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
The goalie makes himself look big.
On to Weiss. Lets it go. That shot hit a man. A marvelous pad stopping a great opportunity. And that one cleared by the penalty killers. Took that pass perfectly off the wing. Good jab with the stick there. Possession taken over by Russell. New Jersey's done
That's
it.
on net.
Back at full
Ooh.
strength. And it's flown
Didn't
back
take
in.
it right.
Players spill over the boards. To Couturier. Snapping a pass to Weiss. Terrific determination. Pad block. Nice save. Tough to follow. Moving it to Pasternak. Gains the blue line. Punched away.
I should have taken a shot instead of making a freaking move.
The shot is off. You have to give yourself a chance. That puck cannot miss the net like that.
Domi's got a chance at the Hattie here, Doc.
The Flyers are given a hooking minor.
I actually want to keep that line out too.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
New Jersey's initial attempt on the power play.
Philadelphia penalty to number 14.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off.
8 minutes, 45 seconds.
Heads on behind. Gets it in a good place.
I guess it works that way.
Oh! And thrown down to Pasternak. Got it right back. Big point-blank save there.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
I was actually looking for a
Jersey's in their
backdoor
own end,
pass,
setting
but
things up. Looking to Hundler.
pass wasn't there. So apparently they were
Into
going
the
to
end
pass
of
it on
attack.
that.
Took it up the boards and holds. Puck is picked up by Carlson. The Flyers are back even. He scores!
And that's why I love my second line.
People always zero in on the puck, but if you're going to have great puck support, you better have the guys without it that go to the open ice.
Edzo, good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
New Jersey's been able to build a huge lead based on having the puck more often. Over 9 minutes left to go here in the second. Do you see a pattern developing here? They're up now by 3. And he gains the zone.
Jesus.
What a save by Schneider. Knocks it away with the stick. Great save at the edge of the crease.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
What a ripper. Great glove save, but it's loose. Puck control by Voracek.
Well, ask me why I'm singing Cat Dog. I just am.
Offensive possession here. Fires. Trying to go
nice
to
poke.
Voracek.
Nice poke.
Pass attempt to Raffle. Puck loose. Couldn't get through. Oh, wonderful play.
That's a bad pass.
At the point of drive.
Oh, God. Oh, that was it. What?
And a face-off will follow.
What? I need to see this.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
I'm sorry, guys. I need to see this. Oh my God. Like, I haven't had that so many freaking times in my life before, where it just sits on the goal line, doesn't roll in the rest of the way. That one hurts. It hurts. Especially that one.
The Devils prevailing on the faceoff. Didn't miss by much.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Lets it go. Under siege, needs to be gotten out. Puck now possessed by Palmieri. Big drive. You can almost count that one, but no. Gathered up by Palmieri. Terrific shot, but a great...
Oh, he almost had the rebound one.
Not often
The
you're
second
all alone
rebound
in front
one,
of
not the first.
goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
That shot's blocked. Great pressure. Pressure mounting here. Oh, what a save that was.
Who would ever put their third line out against this first line? This dangerous first line of Kyle Palmieri, Adam Henry, and Taylor Hall.
The goaltender's in good shape, makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
And why is my fourth line out against their first?
Off his glove.
That is really concerning.
Of the second period. Pointed to Severson. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. That's a good solid poke check. On the outside, a shot. A wonderful save, and that just beat the clock, too. We've played 2 periods here of a 3-period game. The best part of the day is coming up. Shots on goal can be deceptive. You decide whether they are in this game or not. 18 for the Devils and 9 for Philadelphia. The Flyers were counting on a tremendous performance in goal. They counted wrong. More in a moment.
So not as stressful as the first period, but there were some stressful points. There weren't any plays that led to goals, even though there probably could have been plays that led to goals. Thank you, NHL, for not screwing me for once. That's just NHL for you. But as you can see, minus a few things, it's a pretty even game throughout. Take away the shots and take away the time on attack, it's a pretty even game. There's no middle ground in this one except for
Third period about to begin.
I mean, there's no outer ground except for shots and for...
The Devils have had their way offensively, putting up a bunch of goals here through the first 2 periods of play. Let's see how they play it the rest of the game. Do they sit back, or do they look to add to their comfortable lead?
Propelled to Reed.
And Reed doesn't get a shot, and Dame
moved along and in. Back in his defensive end to get it. Directing that one to Giroux. Shoots. Deflected off the blocker. Huge hit. Possession's gone.
If you're here to watch physical hockey, well, there you go.
We go down to the benches. It's Ray Ferraro.
Lindholm's been a wrecking ball physically tonight. You highlighted him as one of the star defenders back in the opening. It's his hitting that's made him stand out tonight.
Okay, Ray, let's see how it goes for him here.
How it goes for him. Maybe he's been on fire.
Tie up there and a good reach and possession. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Schneider's butterfly positioning is perfect here. He's going to make that save all day.
Solid, clean win. Puck is thrown to Pasternak. It's dumped in. Mason's able to keep this play moving. Good job with the stick.
Ah, that was a bad pass.
The puck is scooped up by Reed. Looking for options up the wing. Around through the corner right now. Chip to Voracek. With a shot. Not through. They score. Giroux.
You want to score goals, you've got to get to this area of the ice.
I think when he takes a look at this on video, he's going to see he was in really good position, and he just wasn't able to stop a perfect shot.
Like, clearly, all you have to do is slide over a little bit more. It hits your chest.
There is still time, thus there is still hope. It's a good thing. The Flyers prevail on the draw. And offside is called on the play. Philadelphia's collected another victory on the faceoff. He gains the zone. A shot. Outstanding point-blank save.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area.
Whew.
Great save.
Turned aside off.
Are you fucking joking?
Back to within one.
well. I mean, the puck just kind of leaks through him.
How is that not a goal? Because I do that all the fucking time, and I get called immediately.
The Flyers have struck back, only trailing by a single goal, and we're in the dramatic third period.
I don't understand it. I just absolutely don't understand it.
We have a winner. Carried out of his own end towards center ice. Nicely into the zone. Behind the net. Shot. That's a marvelous save.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
The Devils lug that along up the wing. Shoots wide.
Missed the net wide.
And he gains the zone. The Devils are moving the puck in their own end. Passing one off now to Smith-Pelly. Fires. They score.
The fact that that went in.
Time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Mason's got an excellent glove hand, but his desperation attempt here is not enough. Up over the glove and in.
New Jersey's gotten a huge goal.
Let in some questionable goals today, too.
The advantage is 2, but the adrenaline will probably start to flow from the other side.
He probably should have had that one, too, at the same time. One of those plays, yeah.
Point to point it goes to Merrill. Hammered. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Sends it across the blue line. Heading down low. Puts one on, and it's driven away again.
Sometimes you got to be in good position just to make the stop, but you also got to be lucky. This puck changes direction and ends up hitting the goaltender more than he stops it.
Just under 8 minutes left to go in the period. The Devils have widened their lead. It's now 2 goals. New Jersey's got it again. Went to the backhand. Blockered away. And he freezes for the whistle. The Flyers with a face-off win. The Flyers lug that along through center ice. Offside stops the clock.
The Devils are not done with this game tonight, but we're already.
So as you see, that's the next upcoming 3, but I'm thinking about simming a few games, so those won't be the next ones on the next broadcast.
Henrique's won again, and so is his team. Everything's good there. And they've got it again. Now the puck rounded up by Schultz. Philadelphia setting things up at center. Got it in his own end. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Pitching it to Hall. An outstanding pad save.
The fact that that was on net.
Good place to shoot from, and he does. Good quick poke check there. Oh, did he ever get mashed? What a reaction save.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goal.
Oh, Pasta. Pasta. You were given that net.
Fires. Oh, what a stop. The Devils starting back in their own end. Superb save by Schneider. Into the attacking end. Save. Last minute to go in the third.
Gotta get ready for Max Domi's hat trick because I am giving him it.
Stepped on by. Hammers it. Score.
Oh my God.
The Flyers have struck back, only trailing by a single
I guess
goal,
that's
and
the
we're
makeup
in the
for
dramatic third period.
McPelly's slap shot.
Philadelphia's got another face-off win. And the pickup. Pitching this one to Giroux. Now it's directed to Reed. The Devils control the play in their own end. Snapping a pass to Pasternak. It's an onside play. And At an angle to Moore.
Oh, Jesus.
Great job on a cut pass. A shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
I don't want to hear
Lindholm's
from
been
Ray,
an absolute
please.
bowling ball physically tonight.
I'd rather hear
You highlighted that
yeah,
in the opening
want to hear
much
from Ray.
earlier. Look at these hits tonight.
He is fun to watch, isn't he, Ray? We'll do more of that now. Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there.
Get out of the way, Pasta!
Puck is loose out.
Jesus!
Possession established on the pickup.
All
by
you had to
Gonzalez.
do was take the fucking shot in Pasta. You had to get in the way.
Takes a shot. Gloved.
That was all positioning, right into his glove.
The clock is at zeros. The game is over. New Jersey's racked up another victory. And so the chain gets longer.
This team has been hot as of late. They're following their game plan. It's resulting in wins.
Hey guys, those are your 2 games for tonight. Be looking out on Thursday from, I would say, anywhere after. I'm trying to think what time is my final Friday. It's a 2:30. It's 11:30 to 2:30 final. So I would look out from anywhere after 6 to maybe 6 to between 6 and 8 for the start time of this broadcast. I wouldn't go anywhere later than 8. But I will be back later on this review. But I do want to sim a few games just to speed up the season a little bit. Oh jeez. Nice. Get a nice road trip after the game in Pittsburgh. You get a Columbus, a Toronto, and Montreal back to back. And then you're back home against Columbus again a week after you play them. Do I sim to the Columbus home game or do I sim to the Tampa Bay promotion night? And I don't even know what promotion we're doing. You know what? I'll sim to the Columbus home game. We'll see how they go. Shootout win, so that would make it 10 straight wins. Assistant coach replaced by no trade offers. Why you do this to me? No, Alright, that's the good. I did pick up this in the draft. 2017 third rounder. Game win streak with a 6-0 win against Columbus. From the back row. Back row. 12-game win streak, 13-game win streak, and that's how we're gonna start off. First, I want to do edit scouting report because I need to do some scouting. I don't know. So a 13-game win streak. The team's still rolling on, and Columbus comes to town for the next game. I want to say Koi was in that for that game, but we keep rolling. It is a 13-game win streak, and we will be playing home against Columbus. I want to thank you guys for watching the broadcast. As always, you guys are absolutely awesome, and I can't wait to broadcast for you guys later on this week. And so that will be it for the broadcast. I'm out.